How to prevent and stay away from drugs and addictive substances. 1. Education and awareness. Learning and understanding about drugs. Learning about the harmful effects of drugs is an important way to help you be aware of the risks. 2. Building a healthy living environment. Choosing the right friends. Create relationships with people who do not use drugs and encourage friends and family to stay away from drugs. The social environment has a great influence on your decisions. Participating in healthy activities. Participating in sports, arts, community activities, or clubs helps reduce free time and limit exposure to factors that stimulate drug experimentation. 3. Creating habits and confidence. Building healthy habits. Exercising, eating well, and getting enough sleep help maintain good health and reduce stress, thereby minimizing the risk of you turning to drugs to relieve stress. Stress management. Learn to manage stress through meditation, yoga, relaxation, or other stress-reducing activities. Be confident and assertive. Be confident in saying no when asked to try drugs or when faced with difficult situations. Be confident in saying no and leaving when you feel the environment is unsafe. 4. Limit exposure to drug-related environments. Stay away from high-risk areas. Areas such as nightclubs, bars, or parties can be places where drugs are easily accessible. Avoid going to such environments, or if you must go, make sure you have trusted friends with you. Avoid experimentation. Don't try drugs for the first time, as just one experiment can lead to addiction. The feeling of curiosity can be a factor in getting you hooked. 5. Implement community-based prevention strategies. Join a support program. In the U.S., there are many community organizations such as NA, Narcotics Anonymous, or SAMHSA, Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration, that provide support programs for people at risk of addiction or who have been addicted to drugs. Increase family support. Families play an important role in supporting and helping people at risk of drug addiction. A loving, united, and supportive family can create a safe and healthy environment. 6. Take care of your mental and physical health. Psychological treatment and counseling. If you have mental health problems such as depression, anxiety, or stress, seek support from a mental health professional. Unstable mental health conditions can make you more susceptible to drug use as a way to cope. Use medications wisely. Make sure you only use medications prescribed by your doctor, especially opioids or strong painkillers. Misuse of prescription drugs can lead to addiction, so it is important to monitor closely and follow your doctor's instructions. 7. Implement drug treatment programs. Drug treatment. If you or a loved one has a problem with drugs, seek treatment programs. Treatment centers such as the Betty Ford Center or Hazelden can help you recover and stay away from drugs. Total Post-Addiction Support Program. After addiction treatment, it is necessary to maintain long-term support from family, friends, and support organizations to avoid relapse. 8. When someone invites, entices, or forces you to use drugs or forces you to buy, sell, or illegally transport drugs, what should you do? You need to stay calm, refuse directly. If you are forced, you can find an excuse to leave. If you are still forced, you need to find a way to run away. Run to one of the nearest safe places such as school, acquaintance's house, police station, government headquarters, roadside eateries, crowded places where adults are working. When forced to buy, sell, transport, or illegally use drugs, do not hide what has just happened, even if you are threatened, but immediately report the person who enticed and forced you to your family, the police, and local authorities for timely handling, because when everything is exposed, you will be protected by the school, family, teachers, and the law, and the person who forced and enticed you will be handled appropriately. The subjects will target children who are a bit naughty, like to show off, or are mentally upset for some reason. to entice them to try drugs to have a strange feeling of high, to escape the present, or to try the feeling of being stylish. So you should try to be really alert to all invitations from strangers or partying. Skills to prevent drug abuse from afar. For students, it is necessary to live a clean, healthy life, not spend lavishly, and compete beyond the family's economic capacity. Do not gather with bad people. Do not accept money, gifts, or valuables from others without knowing the reason. For families, pay close attention, listen to your children's thoughts, promptly detect any unusual signs in your children, discuss with teachers, talk to your children's friends to know if your children are involved in drugs and other social evils to have preventive measures. 9. Identify early signs of addiction. If you or a loved one shows signs of drug addiction, such as changes in behavior, decreased work capacity, changes in social relationships, you need to identify and seek timely intervention. Early treatment can help minimize the harmful effects of drugs and help the patient recover quickly. Thanks for watching.